Everybody's trying to get snatched, and I am here to help you with your snatchness, okay? This video is going to show you how I do my wing liner. Yes, so my best friend recommended that I do a video on how to do a wing liner because she doesn't think she's that good at it. I honestly think her wing liner looks amazing, but she doesn't think so. You know what? We are our own worst critic, right? Right. So yeah, I was like, best friend, I think I can do that. I got you. I got you. So this tutorial is going to show you how I do my wing liner. Now let me tell you, now everybody cannot do their wing liner the same way depending on what your eye shape is. I found that out. So when you watch the other tutorials, they'll tell you to measure it from the corner of the eye up to the brow. I tried that and it doesn't work for me because I have a little bit of what you call a hooded eye. Hooded eye is where some of your skin hangs over your eyelid versus it just being open. Yes, so I have a little bit of a hooded eye, and when I do that technique where I go from the outer part of my eye up to the brow, I am crossing over the extra skin, and yeah, it doesn't look right. So I found another tutorial, and ever since I watched it, my wing liner has gotten even better. So I'm just going to show you what I learned in hopes that I am helping you out as well. So then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my wing liner. So first thing is first, let's go ahead and do a little bit with the eyes. You don't really have to do anything to the eyes, but I am in this video. So I'm going to start with the Tarte Shape Tape. I just want to let you guys know this much. The P. Louise eyeshadow base that I've been working with, I just want to say it's okay. I've been working with it and I actually prefer using my Shape Tape. To me, I feel like I get a better base out of it. I love the coverage from the Shape Tape, so I prefer that. So I am going back to my Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm not going to necessarily say that P. Louise is not all of that. I know it is. I see it. But it's not working for me right now. So I'm just going to put it to the side for right now. And then I'm going to go back to it. And hopefully it'll work out for me at that time. But for now, I'm going with the the Tarte Shape Tape. I love it. This is the color Tan Sand. This one says a shade lighter than my actual skin tone. Yeah, do you see how smooth this base is? I do prefer this. This is what I'm used to. This is what I like. I'm just going to keep it real simple with the eye. This is a natural look. I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35W palette. It's broke. Don't talk about it. And I'm going to do this brown color. It's like a brown reddish color. It's a light brown reddish color. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Just going to pat it on the lid. Then swoop it around. Yes. So I just want to bring this up because I had to remind myself, I had to get myself together earlier this week. It was about having a balance between doing the things you need to do in life. There's some things that we do not want to do, but we need to do. You know, to get further along in life, to be productive, to have growth, but also to have that equal balance. You want to do some things that you enjoy doing. That way it doesn't feel like you in jail in your own life. That's not fun. And I'm not trying to live that life. I'm trying to live life while I have life. So therefore, I just had to really get myself together, have that little conversation like, Jazz, you know, just because, you know, you're doing the things that you have to do, that you need to do, doesn't mean that you have to put off on the things that you enjoy doing. So with that being said, I do know, and I'm just going to add a little bit more coverage on this eyelid here. It's the same color actually, and I'm blending it up to the crease. But I just really had to go back and think on the things that makes me happy or give me happiness when I get done doing it. One of those things is working out, and oh my gosh, working out, I have to get up at least 4:30 in the morning so I can be at the gym by 5 o'clock in the morning to be with the people that I work out with in the morning. Praise God for them, because if it wasn't for them, I would not be working out. So I know after I get done working out, it makes me happy. So that was a little bit of motivation and a reminder to get me up in the morning. And on top of that, I really do enjoy dancing. I'm not saying that I'm the bomb.com at dancing. I just know dancing makes me happy. It gives me joy. You know, I dance everywhere I go. In the car, at work, at church, in my room, club, everywhere I dance. So I took some time that day when I thought about it to work out. I felt great after I did it. And then I took about 15-20 minutes and danced. And I felt great. I felt, you know, I feel like I had a lot of energy, positive vibes. And after that moment, my mind, I just started getting more creative with different things. Let me explain. When you're at a happy place, your spirit loves it. Your spirit feels free when it's happy. Right now, I am just putting highlight illuminator, which is, you know, that nice shimmery color that you put on your top of your cheekbone. Just putting this in the middle of my lid just to have some type of pop when that light hit it. Yes. But real quick, just to explain, get to the point. When you're doing something that makes you happy, makes you feel good, your spirit feeds off that. Your spirit feels open, it feels free, and it allows you to be more creative in a more creative space. And I was just coming up with ideas from left to right. Not to go into too much detail, but I say all that to say, take some time to do something that makes you happy. 15-20 minutes. I talked about this on my Instagram account, on my Insta Snap. Take 10, 15, 20 minutes to do something that you love, that you always wanted to do, something that makes you happy, whether it's reading a book, dancing, listening to your favorite music, your songs, or watching a TV show, whatever it is. Take some time and treat yourself. The little things matter. Trust me, it goes a long way. Alright, enough of that. I just had to put that in. I have to find ways to get it out there to the world, because I wasn't receiving any of this at a younger age. And it's like, at the age that I'm at now, I'm receiving it, and I wish I got it early, but it is what it is. I got it now, so now I'm trying to share the wealth. I'm going to try without the liner first, just so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to try with the liner, okay? Okay, so let's start without the product. I love showing how I do my application without the product, so you can see what I'm doing, and then we get into the product, we get nasty, we get all up in it. Okay, so as I stated, typically you will go straight up towards the brow at an angle, and you go back down. For me, and for whoever else has a hooded eye, it's going to work a little bit different. So instead of us going straight towards the brow, we're actually going to go straight out with it. And I am going to use my bottom lash line as a guide here. So this is my bottom lash line. And if I follow that line, it's going to go straight out like so. And then what I'm going to do is, you know, it really doesn't matter how you hold your brush, which is going to help you out tremendously. So that's why you want to practice without a product. That way you can see which works best for you. So if you want to hold it at the tip, you have less control, and you can actually flick it. And the goal is to not to actually use the full bottom of the brush. If you can get to the point where you're using like half of this brush, does that make sense? This brush is going at an angle. So instead of using all of the brush, you want to use at least half of it. You know, like a pencil. And you just kind of lift up, you just kind of hold the brush at an angle where only half of it is being used. That way it's easier for you to flick it and get that wing look, that point at the end. I hope that makes sense. So just going to go ahead and demonstrate. And I'm holding it as if I'm holding the pencil and I'm about to write in cursive. Start at the bottom lash line, and I follow that line, the invisible line, and I flick it as I lift up on the brush. And you're going to see that nice, beautiful line. Now from that point, this invisible point, you don't want to start at the very end of the point and go back down towards your eye. You want to go down, say this is your point of your wing liner. You don't want to start here and then go back down towards the eye. You actually want to go down just a little bit. That's where you want to start. And then you want to go down towards the eye so you can still keep that nice point that you created when you drew the bottom part of the line. So that's when we go towards the eye. We go straight. It's going to look like a long triangle. And then you're going to finish it by drawing your line across the lash. And if you need to fill this part in, you don't necessarily want to keep dragging this brush across your eye like that. So you want to do at least half your eye going this way. Turn the brush this way. The point of the brush is like pointing towards here. And then you want to finish the other half of your lash line. Let's go ahead and dip this into the eyeliner gel, and I'm just going to apply the rest on the back of my hand so that I can get the angled brush nice and thin. That way it's not that much product and it's going everywhere. We don't need that in our life. And as I stated, I'm going to start at the bottom of my lash line and just go flick it. And you see I didn't go like at an angle towards the brow. It's going more outward. And this is what I was talking about. Don't go all the way up to that point and then go down. You want to start a little bit below the point. And then you just want to draw that line straight across. So it looks like a long lopsided 90-degree angle. Ooh, 45-degree angle triangle. You know what I'm talking about. It looks like a lopsided triangle. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like this. And you just want to go ahead and fill that piece in. Ooh. You can't leave it like this. It's totally up to you. Put a lash on and you're good, girl. Just make sure you tight line. Tight line is when you fill in those spaces in between your lashes with the black liner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go across my lash. That's halfway. I'm going to turn the brush the opposite way and I'm going to finish it up. But I'm going to start more towards the inside of my lash line and then I'm going across. That way my line is not thick from one end to the other. That's not going to look good. And what I do is I keep picking up my brush so that my line stays straight. I don't want it raggedy because I'm sitting here trying to keep that brush on my eye and just hope it goes straight. No, you can just lay it on your eye, pick it up a little bit after you draw a few strokes. Girl, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. And you can still get the perfect wing liner. And I'm just going to go in the inside. You don't have to, but I'm going in the inside of my lash line. And I'm using the flat part of the brush so I can just fill that black space in. Yes. I'm going to use some mascara. Apply that on the lash. Get this prepped and ready for a good old nasty lash. Oh. And y'all know I love my Thrive Cosmetics mascara. Yes, I know it's the lash extension mascara. Oh, I love it. Perfect, perfect. And the lash I'm going to be putting on is, this is Lashes by Lush. I've been using this in my recent videos, and this lash is called Big Baby. I'm just going to snatch this back on. Once these dry, I'm going to go ahead and put them on, and then when I come back, I should have the other eye done.
Fly, now watch me fly. Now watch me fly. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly. I know I'm super fly.
Alright, so this is the finished look. I really do hope you learned something from this video, because at the end of the day, we all can slay. Just take a few moments to practice. But if you like this video, please like, comment, share it to your friends. Let me know how you felt about the video, and if you was able to grasp the concept that I was trying to teach in this video. So thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at jasmine.alexis, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Cut it in high. I feel like I can fly. So first the dub was crazy.